Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. I'm going to ask you guys something. Give me time to put this together, and I promise you, it's everything you want. I know it's easy to want to just get all the information quickly, but if you'll just give this the time to think about it, to receive it, and to hold this truth, it's exactly what you want, exactly what you need. I won't waste your time, but just stay for this one, please. We're going to be talking about the sacred formula, the key, the prayer that God prays, Yatha Ahu. And my friends, a magus doesn't beg. Now, magus is the singular of the plural magi. They're the Zoroastrian priests. They're the very ones that magic was named after because they learned to... What's a good way to say this? I don't want to make it too woo because it really is just natural. This is how even science is showing us now. This is how the world works. It's our consciousness. It's our focus. It's our intent. It's the frequency we hold creates our world. And those of you that have been with me for any amount of time here at the Order of the Magi have seen it. The world we talked about 10 years ago is here right now. And science now proves it. My friends, we stepped into another dimension, didn't we? The many testimonies we've had of people that the doctors told them they would never be healed. They could manage symptoms, but they'll never be healed. This kind of thing doesn't go away. By holding truth, they stepped into another dimension, right? We've been talking about, for thousands of years at the Order of the Magi, but that all is mind. Thoughts make your world. Now, they actually have scientific studies that prove it. The Nobel Prize winner in, was it 2020? Proved that all of this is assimilation, right? And it's created with consciousness. And all the things that the crazy people were talking about, UFOs, right? Aliens and stuff. We're seeing it because you step into the dimension with your frequency, energy, beliefs. And when you realize this, everything changes. My God, my God. And what's funny, though, I've noticed for myself and here at the Order of the Magi, the things that seemed important, like your ego and you want fame and this and that, it doesn't mean anything anymore. You get the heart of Zarathustra where he is always saying, I just want the good world. I just want Asha for my friends and family, for us to live in, because we're all one. We don't really need to stand out. We don't need the fame, As a matter of fact, what I'm thinking of, I promise you guys, I'm going to get serious in a minute. We're going to break down line by line the prayer God prays. But I can't stop thinking of this. So I got to get it out. Do you remember Mad TV Stewart? And he was like a full-grown child, and he has acted like a kid. And so he wanted people to, he'd say, look what I can do. And like he'd do like a little dance or something. Remember, I got to pull that up. Hold on. I can't just talk about it. Stay right there. That cracks me up every time. I haven't thought about that for so long. Look what I can do. But that's how I feel sometimes here on this channel, right? You've been with me from the beginning. I wanted to, almost like when you draw a real ugly picture, but your mom puts it up on the refrigerator to show everyone how beautiful your art is. And you're like, look what I can do. On this channel, you've seen me sing, lift weights, play drums. And that's how I wanted to be seen that way, but the more I become one with this truth and Asha, the more those things seem not as important. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do them anymore, but the importance now is for all of us as a family of light to step into the good world, the real world, the perfect creator's perfect idea. I love you guys. For those of you that are still here right now, you're my family. I love you guys so much. I feel sorry for the ones that haven't moved ahead. Not everyone could go with us. And I warned everybody. I said, there's always these shifts and the gap gets wider and wider. And I'm saying, come with us now. Sometimes they think it's easier just to keep the God that's mixed, right? It makes them maybe where they're at feel better about themselves. Hey, their God looks just like them. He gets angry, jealous, hate, war, and just the low frequencies too. And it makes them more comfortable with that, but they'll never be comfortable there. You just got to be brave enough to say, do you know what? I only want the all good spirit. I want to attune myself to that. I want to be the love without the hate. I want to be the peace without the distress and dis-ease. A lot of people that they'll hold on to that is an excuse. Well, this is why my life hasn't worked out, because I've got this problem, and so they hold on to it with all they have. They can't lose that because they're not ready to look at themselves and think, okay, I need to up my game, but it's simple. To up our game is just going home. It's restoring God's image. And then you go inside, that God's in you, and you just attune yourself to it. Just let yourself, there's no rush. It'll all happen naturally. Just be the love, be kind, forgive yourself, forgive others. Just allow yourself to be who you really are. It just happens so naturally. So much I want to talk about that, and I'm sure we'll be getting more into it. But let's get into the prayer, Yatha Ahu. It's a sacred formula. It's the key we've been looking for. And remember, a true Magus doesn't beg, they become the prayer. Right? Think about, here's a prayer God prays. It makes you think, what is prayer? Why would God pray? If you know. But a lot of people, they think prayer is trying to make a deal with some deity in the sky, or begging, right? Asking. You got to become the prayer, the frequency, and then it comes to you and you come to it. It's instantaneous. So let's do our deep dive into this. The Yatha Ahu is often called the Ahunavar, the divine formula, the sacred key. It's not just a prayer. It is the very law of existence spoken into form. Can I say that one more time? You guys are with me for the long haul here. Stay with me. It is not just a prayer. It is the law of existence spoken into form. It is the rhythm of the universe, the decree of Asha itself. So here it is, Yatha Ahu. First, let's go through it in the Avestan form, because it's important. There's magic in sound, in frequency, in words. So let's do the original. It's 21 words. Yatha Ahu, Vairyo, athā, ratush, ashātchīt, vanghēush, dazdā, mananghō, shyaothananām, mazdāi, xshathremchā, ahurāi, dregubyō, dadat, vāstārem. All right, let's break that down line by line. Yatha Ahu, Vairyo. Just as the Ahu, Lord, is the sovereign will, this opening line tells us that divine rulership is not by force, but by alignment with Asha. Ahura Mazda is not a tyrant. His rule is through wisdom, through Vohu Manah, the good mind. The Magus who walks in truth does not need external power. They are power because they align with divine order. Athā, ratush, ashātchīt. So too is the ratush, spiritual leader, chosen through Asha. The one who leads the ratush is not chosen by lineage, wealth, or violence, but by the embodiment of truth and goodness. In a world of false kings and false gods, this is the true standard of rulership, righteousness, wisdom, and love. Vanghēush, dazdā, mananghō. Through the gift of the good mind, Vohu Manah, the Magus does not act from impulse, ego, or selfish desire, but from the divine intelligence, the good mind. This is what separates us from the beast of chaos, the ability to think with clarity, wisdom, and love. Xshathremchā, mazdāi. Through the works of Mazda. Divine wisdom must become action. It is not enough to know truth, we must do truth. Asha is lived through our choices, our deeds, our words. Xshathremchā ahurāi, so the kingdom belongs to Ahura. Not the empires of men, not the dominion of the wicked, not the illusion of false gods. The true kshathra dominion belongs to the righteous, to love, to truth. The real kingdom is not built with armies, but with wisdom, not through fear, but through joy. Dregubyō vāstārem, and he appoints a protector for the poor. The divine law ensures that no one is abandoned. I like that. The weak, the outcast, the forgotten, under Asha they are protected. The true Magus is not here to rule over others, but to uplift them. So how do we live this Yatha Ahu? This is more than a prayer. It is the formula for how we are to bring Asha into the world when we align with it. We walk as sovereign beings ruled by wisdom and not fear. We recognize that power belongs to those who embody truth. We think and act from Vohu Manah, not impulse or ego. We bring divine wisdom into tangible action. We reject false dominions and uphold the true kingdom of Asha. We become guardians of those who need love, truth, and protection. To pray Yatha Ahu is to become it. Let me say that again. To pray Yatha Ahu is to become it. To pray Yatha Ahu is to become it. This is how we change the world. This is how we reign. Is that beautiful, guys? And the prayer is broken in 3 parts. And it says when 1/3 is prayed, the lion illusion begins to shake. What seems real, solid, it's a projection, right? It's just energy, just light. And we can change it with the frequency that we hold it in. So as you speak truth, Yatha Ahu, first 1/3 of the prayer, it starts, the false world, the lion illusion starts to get shaky. 2/3 is prayed, it falls. And when the prayer is finished, the lion illusion has lost all of its power, all of its dominion, because the city of Asha has been raised. The city of truth, of light, of love, of the all-good spirit. You know what I like to do? Let's grab the cards and get a message from Spirit to close out our message today. Did you guys enjoy that? It's so beautiful, and we're seeing it play out before our eyes right now in the world. All right. The King of Pentacles. Look at this. The King of Pentacles rules over the material world, right? He's learned through wisdom and knowledge to create the kingdom. We're creating the city of light, the city of Asha. We're the truth. Asha established in the world, right? Look what he's doing, though. He's focused. We got to be focused on what we want. Our intent. Our frequency held. Look what he's holding. He's holding what he wants to be created. Because all his mind. Matter of fact, I got to touch on this now. Go grab your book, Asha. Go to Asha 6. Asha 6 said it thousands and thousands of years ago. It says, I look inward to the God mind, and I see truth, and I experience soundness of mind. Thoughts make your world. See, the king here realizes this. Thoughts make your world. Thoughts create your kingdom. Beliefs make your thoughts, right? What you believe is what you're going to be thinking about, the thoughts you're going to be holding. Reason makes your beliefs. Mind reasons. Mind is the reason, right? This is what we know now. All is mind. All is consciousness. All is energy. And we make it into form and matter with our minds. Know this, and then the illusion goes away. Is this Yatha Ahu? Know the truth, the lion illusion goes away. Belief in only good. That's again what we're talking about. The ones that didn't come with us, my friends, they couldn't do this. They couldn't believe in only good. They had to have their mixed gods. They wanted their God that got angry, that warred, that smite their enemies. My friends, in truth, there are no enemies. There is no devil to fight. It is this complete trust that brings out manifestations now, real as they already are, right? This is the real above all real. By means of reason. This reason's so important in the Magi magic. You have to have a reason to believe, right? Otherwise, you're just thinking, wouldn't that be nice? If God was that good, wouldn't that be nice? If the world was like that, wouldn't that be nice? Right? You're hoping. Again, you're begging. You're not able to become the prayer. You find yourself, your prayer has gone to trying to make a deal. I'll start doing this if you'll do this. I'll stop doing this if you do this. Please help. Things that don't work. It doesn't work that way. You have to become the prayer. To do that, you have to have a reason to believe in the highest good. And ours is that the only thing, get this, my friend, this is our reason to believe for Asha, for an all good spirit. The only thing that could come from a perfect creator's perfect mind is perfection, is good. It's unmixed, undefiled, undiluted. It's just good. That's our baseline. That's our reason to believe, to hold on to. And then there's an evolution from there. You know, it gets better and better, gooder and gooder, godder and godder. Can you believe that big? First step, you got to restore God's image to just good, unmixed, undefiled, undiluted. He's not love and hate, peace and war. He doesn't heal and send disease. He doesn't move up and down a continuum. If someone's acting the fool, he doesn't leave his high position to move down the frequency of anger and hate and smiting. He's always here, just shining. And that makes you want to come to him. You instinctively, inside of you, is that divine spark that recognizes that light and that truth and that love. Only fear keeps people in those false monster gods in that ugly world. Come up, rise up. Let your frequency come up. God is just good. Just love, peace, joy, the loving parent. The true world, the real world is just good. Believe it. Hold that frequency. Start today meditating, taking time to quiet all the thoughts and ideas and stories, and just feel love. Feel the presence of God, the all-good spirit come in right now, that beautiful golden light, and feel it's just that pure love, that pure light that loves you. Attune yourself to that. Nothing you have to do. Just give yourself to the all-good spirit. It's coming home. And all the Magi said, Asha is, and your Magus loves you.
In the night before the dawn, I heard your name, a whisper in the river, in the golden flame. You were there before the stars that meant to shine, calling me, holding me, saying you are mine. So Hana reigns, Asha is, we are one forever. No time, no space, just love that ends never. Through fire, through light, through the rivers so deep, in your arms, in your heart, I am yours to keep. I have walked through lifetimes true, the story of forever written me and you. So Hana reigns, Asha is, we are one forever. No time, no space, just love that ends never. Through fire, through light, through the river so deep, in your arms, in your heart, I am yours to keep. You are the whisper in the wind, the song of the sea, the breath of creation, the life within me. You are the wisdom, the fire, the key, the knowing, the truth, the eternity. Subhana reigns, Asha is, we are one forever. No time, no space, just love that ends never. Through fire, through light, through the river so deep, in your arms, in your heart, I am yours to keep. So Hana reigns, Asha is, we are one forever. So Hana reigns, Asha is, we are one forever. Follow the starlight pure and divine to lands where Asha's virtue shine. In every soul, in every place, heaven on earth, in love and grace. Your love saved me.